Now, when you look back on the your time here in Thailand, and you consider what the basic meal is at a gym, when you're training, and now having all this knowledge and experience about nutrition, like what. Do you think that Thailand can improve, or you think that Muay Thai camps in general can improve the kind of nutritional programs, if you can even consider that nutritional program, or the food that they're giving the fighters here? Because it's a lot of times it's like just white rice. You might have a little bit of vegetables, maybe some fish soup or something like that.
Yeah, I think ultimately it's hard as well because, like I said, there's sort of something that would be 100% optimal, but then it's never going to happen in reality. And especially like the Thai gyms, they're very a lot of them are traditional, and they've sort of been doing it this way for years and years and decades. Even if it's like all the trainers grew up doing that, all their trainers grew up doing that, and it's like, well, it worked for us. So I imagine they're probably not too willing to change things up. But to be honest, Thai food, the meals they have are generally not too bad, to be honest. Like, you've got the white rice for the carbohydrates, you've got vegetables as well, and then you've got the proteins. So normally sort of chicken or pork or something like that. And so it's not too bad. And I would say if you are a fighter in Thailand, especially because you're training so much, those meals were probably quite high in calories, especially if they're cooked in a lot of oil. But if you're training, like most fighters do twice a day in Thailand, then you need that energy to fuel you, essentially. And as long as you're supposed to having those 2 meals a day, and then the rest of the food you eat is sensible. So, if you're going to 7-Eleven, so some of the things I would like is like milk, or yogurt from 7-Eleven, good sort of high protein, or the jelly. I don't know if you've seen like the little jelly there with the collagen in it. That's quite good. So, and then like, Thailand, you can get fruit air and it's super cheap. So as long as what you're eating throughout the day, your snacks and stuff are sort of those sort of things, then having 2 Thai food meals per day is totally fine, in my opinion.